Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2018, and welcome back to the Airdrie Angel program. Hard to believe, ladies, that this is the start of year 6. We started the program in January of 2013, and it's just been growing and growing, and it's so grateful for so many of the supporters that we have. One supporter, 100 Women That Care. They're going to help us facilitate a few different things. When we started the program, we did it once a month. The last couple of years, we've been able to do it 18 times. And the exciting news for us is we're going to go to 2 times a month. So 24 families we're going to be able to help that are struggling at no fault of their own in 2018, and we're so excited. And we're also so excited to have Marie with us today. So she's normally not here, but
Yes.
she is here with us. So
Yeah,
I'm going to let Michelle and Marie talk about our first recipient of 2018.
Yeah, so Elia is our recipient for January, our first recipient for January. She has a 16-year-old daughter and 2 sons that are in their early 20s. And she was diagnosed with cancer originally 6 years ago. And she received news that it is now terminal. She has been going through various treatments, but she just found out that the most recent treatment was not effective, and her cancer has actually grown quite a bit in the last month or so. So she knows it's terminal, obviously, and is now at a point where they're looking at different hospices to figure out the strategy for the end of her life. So very difficult time for the family, especially just coming out of the holidays. On top of that, she's of course not working. So she has AISH, but it only amounts to not even $1,600 a month. And right now, rent is probably eating up most of that. She is on the list for affordable housing. And she's a resourceful woman. She has been selling paintings and doing different creative things to try and make ends meet, trying to do her best to provide for her daughter and make memories, because she knows that her time is coming and she wants to be able to create as many memories as she can with her children. So just an incredible woman with amazing grit. She was a social worker. She worked with In From the Cold and kids that had autism. So incredibly giving, incredibly resourceful, and we're very grateful that we are able to provide her with a package this month. So Marie, you had the honor of speaking with her and sharing what we had for her. So I just want to kind of get your take on what the call was like and when you told her the stuff that we had for her. So one of the things that we have is a family photo session with Ashton Bennett, who owns Lace and Locket Photography.
First of all, I want to say I'm crushed that the audio didn't work this time, technological glitch, because this was by far, for me, the most touching call. In fact, I hope I can get through this without crying. Elia is just such a brave soul and was so taken by the generosity of our sponsors. And the first thing was the family photo session, thankfully from Ashton. And Elia told me that was her mom's wish, that before Elia is too ill to look good in family photos, that they have a family photo session. So, I mean, right off the bat, the heartstrings are pulled, and I was so grateful that we could, through the generosity of our sponsors, offer that to this wonderful family.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really incredible. We also had a 60-minute massage from At Dawn Massage. And then a $200 gas gift card. Now, the City of Airdrie did a fundraiser, so the funds for that came from that fundraiser. And then another $200 grocery card from Big Springs Plumbing and Heating. So
when I mentioned the first $200, which was the gas gift card, Elia immediately started to cry. You could tell that it was just such a relief to have a little bit of extra money. And then when I went on with the groceries, she was trying to catch her breath. It was so emotional. And again, I really feel thankful and grateful for our sponsors that we're able to help this woman who clearly was going through a really difficult time financially and obviously with her health. Yeah. So I just can't say enough to those sponsors and the City of Airdrie staff who donated those proceeds to us. I hope that they can appreciate just what a huge impact that donation made for this woman.
Absolutely. We actually had the opportunity to be there when they presented the funds to Airdrie Angel, and what an amazing group of people. Yeah. So we also had a $200 gift card for meals, and that actually came from funds from the Daddy-Daughter Hair Day that we do every single June. And then house cleaning donated by the Pink Wand Cleaning Services.
So both of these things were very much appreciated again by Elia, and the reason being she is physically exhausted. When I spoke to her to set up the time for the call, she was running errands just to the drugstore to pick up a few groceries and home again. And she told me that just after that short time of running errands, she was exhausted and wanted to sleep for the rest of the day.
Wow.
So I told her that we would give the money for the food through social suppers so she can pick out meals, that all she has to do is heat them up. And she said, oh, you have no idea what a relief that is.
Yeah.
She says, for me, I don't care because I can eat nothing or I can eat soup, but she has a 16-year-old daughter, and we all know 16-year-olds eat a lot. So this is just one less burden that this dear mom has to worry about. And again, the house cleaning, same thing. You know, I think as parents, we can all appreciate that that's the first thing to go when things go sideways in our life. So again, can't thank those sponsors enough. And I am starting to get teary-eyed thinking about that call. She was so grateful.
Oh, that's amazing. We, of course, had the angel wing necklace, and we wanted her to have it because we wanted her to know, I'm wearing mine today, that the community as a whole is watching over her. She has support from her family and friends, but she's not alone in her community, and we hope that this angel wing necklace will be a reminder for her. And then, of course, we had a $500 cash gift for her, and this month it was from an anonymous donor. What was her response to that?
She told me that she was staring at an eviction notice, and so the $500 was going to make a big difference for her in her life. And I just wished at that moment that I had $1 million in my pocket, because I would have given it to her. Again, the impact that that $500 had for that woman, coming out of the holiday, she said, facing an eviction notice, she has cancer, she has a 16-year-old. I just cannot imagine the stress that she is dealing with. So kudos and thank you to that anonymous sponsor for giving that woman some relief.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think at the end of the day, the program is about, yes, financially, sometimes it's here to help out people that are going through that difficult time, but more than anything, it's to know you're not alone. And when anonymous donors and businesses in our community step up to put these packages together, it just goes so far to support the people in our community. And I think it builds a stronger community for all of us to be a part of. So
100%.
Thank you so much, Marie, for making the calls. Not this month, but every single month. We've said it before in these videos, but it's a really challenging job that you have sometimes, and we appreciate the time and effort that you put into it, and couldn't do it without you.
It's my pleasure. It's funny, when I speak about the calls, I cry because I remember the call and the emotion, but when I'm doing the call, I don't. So it's an interesting perspective for me, but I just really cannot thank the sponsors, and this program is amazing, and thank you, Airdrie, you're great.
Thanks, everyone. We'll hope to see you again in a couple weeks when we share our second story for January. Any final words from you, Matt?
No, I just want to wish everybody a fantastic 2018. This might be the last time we have Marie with us, so because I'm the crier of the group, not her. But she always does that to us as well, as if, but anyways, happy 2018, everybody, and we thank the city of Airdrie so much.
Happy New Year.
Share joy.